Hello, fellow guitar geeks! Welcome to another episode of Top 5 Tones, the series in which I take a piece of gear and give you my 5 favourite tones from it. Simple. In this episode, we have the Violet from Flattley guitar pedals. The Violet is a tremolo pedal that has some pretty cool features, and even though it's only got 3 knobs and a switch, there's a lot of tone on board. And what's really special about it is that it's made in Gloucester, the place where I'm from, or near where I'm from, in England. So I'm looking forward to playing it. We've got guitar coming in on the right, guitar going out on the left. We've got power coming in right at the top. There's no battery or anything inside, but watch what happens when I press the stomp. Stompy purpleness. I know these light up stomp switches are nothing new, but I think it adds to the design and it makes me happy. On the surface, the Violet looks like a simple 3-knobber with a switch, because that's what it is. But the settings you can have on this are so extreme, from subtle to extreme, that it's quite a lot of tones hidden in this pedal. I've had a lot of playing around with it time, and I've chosen my 5 tones, but now I'm going to give you some just messing around to explore the pedal and show you what the knobs do. Now the pedal's switched on, off, on, but there's no sound because the volume's down, and that might seem like a ridiculously stupid thing to say, but I just want to point out it's not a boost or anything, it is the master volume of the pedal. Turning it up now. Depth, alright, guitar all the way up, and depth about halfway. So that's halfway. Let's see how deep we can go. How deep is your volume? I bet you predicted I was going to say that. I'm really sorry. Before we talk about the rate, let's have a look at the switch, which is either triangular mode or square wave mode. And very, very simply and shortly, the triangular mode fades in and fades out the tone. So it sort of warbles in and out and in and out and in and out. The square wave mode is on and off. So like a slicer. That was my David Brent. Let's do the rate knob. So putting the depth about halfway. We've got the rate all the way down. Oh, volume up. Things get probably a little bit more crazier now. Oh, I get lovely and warbly. This is when we need the volume knob. Okay, the volume, you might have noticed we kind of drop. I'll use that volume to boost it a little bit. And this is a cool thing about the Violet having the volume knob. Not all tremolo pedals have them, and they are very welcome. And I would deem, in fact, I've said in the past, volume knobs on tremolos are necessary. And I'll stand by it. I'll stand by my previous statement. So let's have a 3/4 rate example. Let's put some overdrive on from the ODR1 from Nobels. Maximum rate? Why not? Maximum volume. Kind of helicopter-ish. Look out for that in the top 5 tones. Let's max the depth just to see what happens. And that's in triangular, so now let's switch it to square. Amazing. So extreme, extreme. Let's put it back just to hear that the difference in the square and the triangular mode. So it's on and off. And that same in triangular. Before we get to the top 5 tones, I'd like to ask you to leave a like on the video if you've enjoyed it. If you haven't, then of course hit that thumbs down, but if you really, really liked it so far and you predict that you might like it a little bit more, then add to your like this video, meaning that more people can see it, and then, you know, more people hear about the pedal. Thanks. Top 5 tones! I really like the bespoke looking, dare I say, boutique knobs, and the whole thing looks very, very quality made. So it's not just thrown together in a garage, which is how it would be if I'd made it, but in Gloucester with somebody else making it, with Flattley pedals. They've put this nameplate on there, they've coated it numerous times, they've put this sparkle finish on there, the knobs have the names on them, everything looks good. And although it's very subtle, so at first when I saw it, I thought, okay, it's a good looking pedal, but it's not that good looking. But the more I played with it, the more I realized that it's very functional. So the design is good, and you know, you've got these names. I keep talking about the names, but the names are important to me because if I were on a stage right now, I'd want to know what those knobs do. And as a glasses wearer and with lights on stage and everything going on, it needs to be very clear to me what a pedal does and what each knob is responsible for. And with this Violet, there is going to be no issue whatsoever with seeing which knob does what. I'll be honest, I didn't really know how to make a video for a tremolo pedal because it's like wah, 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 and that's it. But that's not the case with the Violet because it does go from such subtle extremes, like just slight warble, to full-on square wave slicing, which is amazing fun, and especially more fun if you plug it in with the Boss DS1. I really, really enjoyed that. And that is a tone that it kind of reminds me of OK Computer from Radiohead, and it's something that is kind of elusive, you know. I've never found a tremolo pedal that does this much. So you've got that goes from the subtlety to the extreme weirdy wacky stuff. Brilliant. So that's my top 5 tones from the Violet tremolo pedal from Flattley Pedals, plus a little bit of story as well. I like to put a bit of story in there, and a bit of exploratory playing, that's a word, right? Welcome, one and all, to the end of the video, almost. So this is the end of the video club. You're in it. And to prove that you are a member of this prestigious elite, when you leave your comments down below the video, please also include the phrase, slicey dicey. And that'll let me know that you made it this far, and we can all have a giggle and feel this togetherness because we've all joined in one thing. Thank you to Flattley Pedals for sending this out to me, and indeed for sponsoring the video. Speaking of videos, there's one there and there's one about there as well. You can go and watch that once this one's finished, and before you do finish this video, make sure you leave a like so that more people can see it. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye!